trouble already. Let's see what this does right here. Normal. Okay. Junk Guys DFW. I'm getting this question a lot since the Dallas Summit. I get this question a lot. A lot of people want to know how I grew the Junk Guys brand across the U.S. so fast, and how I do it. Do I micromanagement? What are my fees? Hey, what do I have to do to get in this group? I think there's a little back things that a lot of people don't realize that go in. Of course, micromanaging is one of the things that I definitely do not want. And the high cost of doing a franchise is something that I definitely don't want. And I think the whole overall aspect of keeping a family in business, keeping that family profitable is really important to me. And this is one of the main things that I set up when I do my accounts across the U.S. I do not call them franchises, they're accounts. Every account that I have owns their own truck, owns their own trailer, owns their own business. I tell everybody, if you have a question, I'll answer it, but don't ask me anything about, hey, I just hit a car. That's not my problem. That's your problem. Hey, I got a flat tire. That's not my problem. That's your problem. I think a lot of people don't realize how growing their business nationwide can be such a headache. I think we're in 9 cities across the U.S. right now. So we have Junk Guys Dallas, which is me. That's me. Junk Guys Frisco. Junk Guys Denton. Junk Guys San Antonio, Houston, and Austin. That's 6. Rio Grande 7. Nashville's 8. Tampa Bay and San Diego's 10. We have 10 of them across the U.S. And Washington, D.C. That's 11. So there's 11 of us across. Wow, I didn't even realize how many there was about of us. There's 11 of us across the U.S. And the question gets asked, how do we remain profitable if you're expanding, spreading yourself too thin? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. When I set up these accounts across the U.S., I take my time doing them, first of all. I think one of the key parts of the whole process is that the operator has to have social media, has to know how to post. They have to know a lot of detail of the market they're into. I think that's so important. And we don't pick out people. We don't go after people. We don't ask. RTV in the house. We don't ask people. They ask us, and then we check. We check and see if it's viable. For instance, take somebody like Marcos, Rio Grande Valley, had a previous business in the Rio Grande Valley, and I think their dad was just fed up with the ads and the cost of PPC and thumbtack and all that good stuff. They were just flustered with the fees, and they came to me, and great people. And we looked at a way to open it, and we did. And Marcos really took over from there. He's uncontrollable at this point. The boy does what he wants when he wants, online and to his business. I mean, he uses the logo, takes advantage of the logo. He took it and he ran with it, and that's what I look. I look for people like him, young people that can actually take this business and put it on their shoulders. And I'm very proud of you, Marco. I think what you've done with the RGV is kind of, man, can you imagine, bro? Just imagine like this time next year where you're going to be at with that business. Holy cow. So much better. And Rio Grande Valley is a small area. It's a small area. Imagine. So I got a call from San Diego, which is Nick. He's the owner of San Diego. And he's ranked in on the first page already on a lot of topics, a lot of subjects, and I'm just like, what? I couldn't believe it myself. Thank you, brother. It just, one thing that I learned, I read this book a while back, and it was talking about an owner operator, an owner or an operator, which is what Marcos is. He's the owner and he's the operator. He's operating that. An owner operator can micromanage their business. That's your business. Marco wants to micromanage his business. That's up to him. But me and the micromanaging business is not for me. That is not for me. I'm hard on people. I'm very tough to work with when it comes to, so these people don't want me with them, working with them. But what I did get is the chance to realize the methods that I used that made my business successful, I knew would make Marco's business successful and Carson's business successful too. I knew long term that this business would work out. If it worked out for me, all I do is copy the same ideas I have, the methods that I use, and use it on my business. Of course, having the brand Junk Guys counts for a lot too. I won't lie about that. So I read this book about business a while back, and it said owner-operator will work better when the responsibility falls on their shoulders. So it's like giving a manager a lot of authority. Hey, you know what? I'm going to leave that up to you. You decide. And that's what Marcos does. That's what Carson does. That's what all the accounts do across the U.S. These are not franchises. They're franchises. Franchises. That's pretty funny. You know, it just works out that we work together good. We have a good culture. And I know a lot more people want to join up, and we're kind of like weeding them out right now and just seeing what we're going to do. There's a lot of things that we can work on. I saw this post on Facebook, and this guy was like, I've been working by myself for the last year, made 300, or he said 250. Now I'm ready to retire. So he bought a new vehicle already. Now he's going to hire someone, and I'm just thinking ahead. Now you're going to lose money. Now you're going to know what it feels like to lose money. It's just, employees take up so much money in this business, and it can be devastating to any business owner. Just be aware of what you're doing and the path that you take in this industry, because it can ruin you, and it can also make you very rich. Anyway, guys, with that said, we found a way to do it right. We found a way to make the owners feel profitable and make them profitable. And I found a way to make a little money off of it for my time and my uses. You know, sometimes a good worker isn't enough in this business. You have to be good at a lot more things. You have to be a good worker, a good owner, and good at the computer. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you later. Have a great day today. Bye-bye.